IHWA Premier League is proudly brought to you by Shatterguard.com.au, Front Row Screens, your local streaming superheroes, and CD Dodd, scrap metal recyclers.
The anticipation is at a high, but will the game live up to the billing? That is the question that is on the fans' minds of the Perth Ice Arena as we are getting set for the second game of round 18 of the CD Dodd Perth Premier League. The highly anticipated top-of-the-table clash between the perennial Grand Final Series contenders, the Flyers Blue on top with 16 points and 1 point behind the Flyers Orange. Paul Persick with you in the commentary box once again for the second game of this round and the fourth clash between these two sides. They've played 3 times, and the Flyers Blue have won on 2 occasions and having lost the other one earlier in the season. This one is shaping up to be an absolute beauty. The defending champions, they will be brimming with confidence after coming from 4-2 down and tying with the Sharks thanks to doubles from Jordan Kairos and Andrew Cox, and that saved them from certain defeat. The Flyers Orange, they are fresh off the bye, and back in round 16 they survived the late Blackhawks charge to take a 3-2 win with almost 2 minutes to go. It's going to be an emotionally charged top-of-the-table clash in the PPL, all thanks to CD Dodd, Shutterguard and Front Row Screens. The Flyers Orange are again decimated with 7 key players out of the side. They've got Bob Kelly, Yannick Lodge, Harry Tanner, Lyndon Lodge, Kieran Webster, Blake Georgieff and Owen Williams are out of the side. Sean McLean's back in, having done his duty with the Sharks. Mark McCann protecting the net tonight, but you've still got Dave Ruck, Riley Langell, Jacob Ruck, and also Alistair Punler, the current captain of the Flyers Orange side. And the Flyers Blue, they have gone in unchanged from the side that did a magnificent job in the third period to rescue a point from the Sharks. And as said, this will be their 4th time that they have met, and the Flyers Blue have won on 2 occasions. And the Flyers Blue, they are a fast-tempo side. Flyers Orange, despite the loss of several key players, they have still got a good enough depth to tackle the Flyers Blue side that are in form, 6 wins, 2 losses and 4 ties, and with the best goal difference in the competition with a positive 17. The Flyers Orange are not far behind, mind you. They are on 12. The McCann boys doing battle at opposite ends once again as goaltenders for what is going to be an absolute barnstormer of a game. And all part of a mammoth weekend on Front Row Screens. It is a biggie in sport, not just these 2 games tonight, but of course a waffle double header tomorrow and on Sunday. West Perth and Pure Thunder on Saturday, and Subiac on South Fremantle on Sunday as well. Make sure you join us for those as well. But here at the Perth Ice Arena, players are getting themselves in a position in their huddles. Michaela Fellows leading the Flyers Orange and Bruce Ross leading the Flyers Blue side as playing coach. And there's Sean McLean. Man, he is a tough, gritty customer. Watch out for him. He never gives in. He was floored about 4 times in the first game when he was playing for the Sharks, but kept going back and dominated in patches in that game. He is one tough nut to crack, make no mistake about that. And expect him to deliver that fast, flowing, physical brand of game that he is known for. And of course, not just known being the man in the red helmet, standing out from the crowd here tonight. Now watch out for him playing from the wings and a bit in attack as well, but also as a main starter in the face-off too. The players getting themselves into positions now for this top-of-the-table clash. It's been hyped up during the week. Both teams being talked about as perennial Grand Final Series contenders come September. Can they live up to the hype? Well, knowing their form so far this season, they certainly have done so. The Flyers Orange eager to go one better this season after losing out to the Blackhawks in the second semi-final last year. And the Flyers Blue riding high at the moment in their quest to go back-to-back. So it'll be Cox and Dave Ruck that'll start things off in the face-off. It's a clash of mighty proportions in round 18 of the CD Dodd Perth Premier League. It's the clash where top spot is on the line, and it is go time. It's dragged back to the defensive zone for the Flyers Blue, where Hazelhurst will take possession and steady things now for the Blues. He quickly gets on the breakout, goes cross ice. Kairos tried to flick it back immediately. Dave Ruck pushed back. Cox, clever backhand there. He finds his teammate in Ryan Langell, penetrates the slot. But darting at the last moment there was McCann just outside the crease to make the flick. Out of the crease, Cox from the corner, very ambitious. Off the boards, Kairos. Left point, Mukija with that deadly left hand. Kairos strikes back again. Backhand towards the goal line. That's where Langell will take the puck and flick it out to Cox. Through the legs of Ruck goes Cox, finding Langell. It's inside the line. It's in. It's a goal. Or did it? No. Well. I would have to say, from the naked eye, where I was in the commentary box, that looked to have been over the line. Oh, Ryan Langell, I'd have to say, would be a bit stiff. There have been a few of those all throughout the night, not just in the first game, but when Riley Langell got that tip in by the right post, from the naked eye, it looked to have been a goal. My, oh my, controversy starting to rage here at the Perth Ice Arena. The Flyers Orange try to recover it, but the Blues have it back through Anthony Murich back in the side. The Orange on the breakout again, Langell. He's got Tortoise from behind. He goes in that direction. Tortoise plays it off the end boards. And what can they do? The Blues recover it. They go cross ice. They cover plenty of ground. Murich. Good to see him back in the side. Blind pass turned over Langell. It's well handled now, Healy. The two number fours getting possession of the puck. Mukija and Brote. Mukija tries to tip that one in outside the crease. McCann going low and making another good save. Mind you, that first save, a very lucky one indeed. The referee waving that one off. Maybe a controversial waving off, dare I say it. But the game goes on with Brote and McLean. Players pushing forward prematurely. Flyers Orange win another face-off. They push it along the boards, but Sam Wilson is left in the open. Fakes the shot. Almost cut off by McLean. Big Campbell using his great size and agility in defence to turn that one over. Campbell keeps it in. Clever backhand to McLean. That's great play by Campbell, forcing them out of the defensive zone. Only momentarily as the Flyers blew through Mukija. Steer that one back, but it's going to be Campbell again. Had an immense role in that defensive zone all throughout the season thus far. Langell absorbing the check there from Alistair Punler. And they get another entry here, the Blues. Cox, the lone man, combines with Kairos. They had 4 goals between them last week. Kairos shoots off the pads of McCann. Oh, and that looked like an illegal push there off Punler. It is. It comes into Kairos in the slot, and he scores. Not only the first goal of the game, but the first goal of the night. So Kairos makes it 3 in the last 2 games, and what terrific form he's been in, and his 20th of the season. As we go to the CD Dodd replay, Kairos tried to push to the centre of the zone. Good save there by McCann. Punler with the illegal push, got called right away. And as the Flyers Orange were caught off guard, the puck came to Kairos. Kairos, who was still concentrating, had his eye on the game. And that allowed Kairos to go for that wrist shot from the centre of the slot to the back of the net. And scores the first for the reigning champs. Although we've got a bit of a delay here. Stephen McCann just getting his helmet back on. Must have had a problem with the strapping there, but he's back with the helmet on. Andrew Cox just checking up on him as well. Just a bit of a delay there at the moment. But it'll be over now as the puck will drop again. Langell and Cox battle. Tortoise plays it forward, but there was legal interference there, and that'll be an immediate penalty call. But no player in the box. So we face off in the neutral zone. We've played just under 5 minutes, with the score being 1-0. This shot comes in towards the goal. McCann making a good save. Campbell plays it wide now to the rookie Cameron Smith, who's been a sensation for the Flyers Orange so far. His talent's been spanning from Adelaide to Melbourne, now to Perth. Campbell and Kelly combining there. Punla. Pressured there by Maybe to turn that one over. Referee waving the hand again, and this time it's against the Blues. Smith plays the puck wide, finding Punla. Keeps it on the line, shoots from the edge. Good save, Mark McCann. Turned over, on the breakout is Healy. He's got Broad in support, he goes for it, but just out of reach of Ben Broad. Oh, heavy check going on there, but meanwhile, Chapman out wide, Healy from the corner, cross ice to Mukija, the crease is exposed. Luckily, McCann was in the right place at the right time to make the easy attempt at the save. Open ice pass, and will be an icing call. A heated scramble for it inside the slot. McCann almost had another one go through his legs. But luckily for him and the Flyers Orange, not a second goal conceded. And there'll be another delay of the game at the moment. We'll have ourselves a centre face-off as a result. And that warning against Bob Kelly by the looks of things. Face-off being won by the Blues. Healy plays it out to Maybe. That's Braden Maybe. Number 25 is Brian Maybe. Braden Maybe plays it along the sideboards. He's under pressure now from Punla. Good play by Punla, positioning himself well to keep the puck in front, but immediately hounded by Maybe. They get it out, the Flyers Orange, out of the defensive zone, but only momentarily because Brett Jolly swept the puck back their way. Comes out to Broad from the corner and on the chest. Stoning that one in is Mark McCann. Another good save. The Flyers Orange, I'd have to say, are under early pressure. The puck locked in that Flyers blue attacking zone for the last few minutes. At this stage, who's going to convert their next chance here? Cox. Potvin getting around Campbell. Langell almost getting that one to go. Mid-air by Kairos. Tried to chop that one off, but McLean came up to meet it. Open ice pass towards the goal line. That's where Cox will retain possession. Plays it out there to Mukija. But the Flyers Orange turn it over. Big Campbell. He shoots. And that one off the post and into the net. Clock will continue to run. We're glad you can join us on front row screens on our Facebook page, our YouTube page, and on the Perth Premier League Facebook page. All your weekly content during the season and some good stuff during the off-season too. 1-0 if you're just joining us for the first time. Jordan Kairos on the back of a late penalty call where Alistair Punla was caught for an illegal body check. Kairos had the space inside the slot, went for the wrist shot and got it to the back of the net. The first goal of the game and for the night as well. Keep in mind there was a tie between the Blackhawks and the Sharks where it ended 0-0. Kairos has it back. And now the Flyers blue can generate another entry into the slot. Here's Kairos. He gets it now from Broat. Went to Cox. But got turned over. Campbell. He had a good outing in defence so far. Cox plays it along the sideboards. But only as far as Campbell again. Tries to go through the legs of Kairos, but chopped off. Kairos, change of direction. Splits the slot. Going the wrong way. Hazelhurst. Hazelhurst goes back to Kairos. Back to Hazelhurst. And they're combining to try and set something up. Campbell and Kelly. And now Smith. Turning that one over for the Flyers Orange. And look at that. The cherry picker there. Ben Kelly on the offensive zone. Will he get the reply? Ooh, it's just out of reach. Good pressure there by Chapman. Bryce Chapman doing double duty, having played for the Sharks early on. Ross. Cross ice. Towards the attacking slot. Kairos is one of them. Inside to Broat. Scrambling forward. Broat. And it was tipped in by Punla. And it's an own goal. Well, the Flyers blew the champs off to a great start. In this top of the table clash, the score is now 2-0 inside the first 10 minutes in this second period. We take in out the CD Dodd replay. And this is where it eventuated. The entry came in. Ross and Urich. The cross-ice pass went to the open space where Maybe covered it. Broat looked for that tip-in. And that pass from Alistair Punla ricocheted off the pads of McCann and went into the net. So an own goal for the captain, Alistair Punla. And that gives the Flyers blue a 2-0 advantage. They are looking good. in this top-of-the-table clash. Punla wanting to make up for that mistake of that last goal. Pierces the slot. Great pass out to McLean inside. And finally, McLean gets his goal. Well, he missed out on 2 attempts with the Sharks. But finally, he got the chance. And a fine setup through by Alistair Punla, making up for that mistake of the own goal. As we see on the CD Dodd replay, beautiful long pass, penetrating centre ice, out onto the slot. Sean McLean converting the good work. And Sean McLean gets one back for the Flyers Orange to make it 2-1 on the CD Dodd scoreboard. Tell you what, that has to be the player of the year, dare I say it, thus far. The way Punla was able to set that one up and read what was going on out in front on the attacking zone. Nice clearing pass to the path of McLean, and McLean just backed up the good work with a fine tip in inside the slot as we're back underway. Ruck hoists it. Back in control, now the Blues. In the meantime, Riley Langell went back to the locker room briefly. There's a bit of concern surrounding him as an icing call is being made. Hopefully not too much. He was hobbling a little bit there, but hopefully it's not too much of a concern for himself and the Flyers Orange side. And the puck will go back to the Flyers Orange attacking zone, an icing call, and Langell is going back out. So it looks as though he may not play for a little bit in this first period. So early blow for the Flyers Orange, having gotten back into it when the Blues got on that great starting burst of 2 straight goals. On the defensive goal line, Broad clean checking Punla, and that was a good one. Ruck. Tip-in specialist inside the slot. And out there towards his teammate there in Jacob Ruck. Doesn't get a lot of it, even with Ruck's influence. Pass inside the slot, goes only as far as Jolly. And now they're going to play it out wide. They open up the space again. Kairos with a backhand finds Healy along the sideboards. Ryan Langell playing against Riley tonight, but it's cut off by Big Campbell. Campbell, great agility. Bypasses Langell. He went with the backhand, but goes only as far as Hazelhurst. Turned over. Hazelhurst set the turnover up brilliantly. Allows Kairos to break free. Cross ice to Cox. Oh, Cox didn't get that one off in time. That was another certain chance. They've done it very well this season so far. A good attacking combination, but they couldn't convert it this time. The cherry picker off the hob pass. Tortoise was ruled offside. An interesting one indeed, but the referee spot on there. Tortoise was just too far in front when taking the puck onto the attacking zone. I'm going to send a shout out to Paul McCann, who's here at the Perth Ice Arena tonight. One of the key officials in the IHWA. He's doing a magnificent job in hockey in Western Australia, and the Perth Premier League in particular, and also the sled hockey as well. It is also a fantastic addition to ice hockey here in WA as Kairos flicks it out, releasing Broad. Goes back to Cox. Hard slap shot, but doesn't go to the back of the net. McCann making a very good save indeed. They've really stopped the flow of goals that the Flyers Blue have been known for in the early goings. They got off to a good burst of 2 goals. But then when Sean McLean got that first goal for the Flyers Orange just a few minutes ago, it's really stopped the flow of scoring in a way. But the Blues are very good when it comes to big bursts of goals when the game is going their way. Flyers Orange winning the face-off. 5.5 minutes still to go. Campbell with a high stick on Broad. That was an illegal one. And it was well spotted by the referees and forcing Broad off. And unsurprisingly, Jamie Campbell will go to the penalty box for 2 minutes, and that'll bring up the first of the Shutterguard power plays. And we'll get that to go in just a moment as Campbell is sent to the penalty box. Great supporters of WA Ice Hockey Shutterguard, and we thank them for sponsoring the power play. Manufacturers of German-style roller shutters since 1989. And the power play in effect. 5-on-4 in favour of the Blues. Hazelhurst transfers it to centre point. Goes out to Broad, out to Cox. off the cross-ice pass. Couldn't execute that one. Punluck trying to clear it out of the defensive zone as much as they can to chew up the penalty time. Cox, almost lost control there. Kelly, was that a legal body check? It was. Referees say get on with it. Langell out to Dave Ruck. Goes through one player, goes through two, shoots, and Ruck scores! Off the short-handed play, magnificent entry into that attacking zone. And with the lesser man on the court, on the ice, the Flyers Orange still have the speed and flair to create an opportunity out of that defensive zone as we go to the CD Dodd replay. Langell went right wide to Ruck. He had the chance to go back to Langell cross ice, but magnificent solo effort by Dave Ruck, penetrating the slot himself and tipping that one into the back of the net. So from 2-0 down, they have gone back to 2 goals all. So a very eventful opening period here, full of twists and turns, and we've still got 4 minutes to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. Flyers Orange on a bit of a flurry here. Smith! And that one just ricocheted off the post. Rebounding it is Kairos for the Blues. Forced a change in direction there, and now he's going to charge forward. Cox. Will he go cross-ice to Kairos? He's out in the open. No, he doesn't. He's forced back. He's going to let it go to Hazelhurst. Opens it up for Brote. Oh, the blind pass there. Ricocheted there off Tortoise. And the open ice pass comes in. No icing call being made. Just over 3 minutes remaining this opening period. It's still 2-2. Flyers Blue led 2-0 in the early goings, but 2 goals to McLean and Dave Ruck, respectively. Sees them level it up, but not for long, maybe. Cox, inside, tipped in by Langell, and Langell gets another one for the Blues. Ryan Langell with the last chance tip in, and that one just wriggling over the line as we go to the CD Dodd replay. Again, the way the Blues were able to move the puck out wide, from player to player. Kairos out to Cox, ricochet off the post, Langell out the back, and out of nowhere too, gets another one to go, and it is now 3-2 in favour of the Blues. Well, the first game earlier didn't have any goals. This second game has had plenty of them, and we're only in the first period. A great start to this game. 3-2 in favour of the reigning champs. The Orange eager to respond. Ruck goes cross-ice to Jacob Ruck. The Ruck boys combining. Jacob Ruck will look to go out there to Kelly. Forced out, McLean bypassed. And the Blues will look to have something here. Brote pushed back by Campbell, who served this penalty after that goal. The Blues will set it up. Nurich and Ben Brote combine. Campbell. Oh, he got a bit sluggish there. That's allowed Nurich to scrape in. Out to Chapman. Off the left point. Couldn't get that one to go. Brote, cross ice. Out there to Nurich. Good save, McCann down low. And that was smart by Ben Brote to set that one up. He read it well. Nurich was in space inside the slot. Brote went cross ice. Nurich had the perfect opportunity to execute that one, but a good save off the tip-in by McCann. Very eventful start in this opening period. First game. Well, second game, rather, of course, in round 18. The winner of this game will have top spot on the ladder after the 18th round of matches, and we'll still have 5 rounds left in the regular season before the finals begin in September. Cox, they're looking for a fourth here. Langell pushes it to the outer side. They open it up. Kelly, his pass onto centre ice, cut off by Jolly. Jolly plays it forward to Cox. Less than 40 seconds remaining on the CD Dodd scoreboard. 3-2 in favour of the reigning champs. The Orange, they find a gap only momentarily. That's where Tortoise was on the outer wing. Kairos, can he get another one? Off the back. He shoots with the backhand, but it was off the post. Langell's pass wasn't an illegal high stick. It was. And that is against Kairos. And the clock will continue to run. That may be the last action of the first period. So after a 2-0 burst by the Blues, the Flyers Orange came fighting back with goals to McLean and Ruck. But then a third one from Ryan Langell sees the Flyers Blue have a 3-2 lead in what was a fantastic opening period. Plenty of action and plenty of goals too. And we'll take a break from the Perth Ice Arena. When we come back, the second period between these two sides in a top-of-the-table clash that is already living up to the billing. It's 3-2 to the champions.
Shatterguard has been installing Perth's best shutters for over 30 years. With no advertising signs on your front lawn and no sales gimmicks, visit shatterguard.com.au.
Welcome back to the Perth Ice Arena as we're about to get the second period underway in what is an eventful top-of-the-table clash between the Flyers Blue and the Flyers Orange. Flyers Blue started off very well. They led 2-0 after an own goal early from Punla and a beautiful converted attempt by Kairos in the low slot as we go to the CD Dodd highlights. And then the Flyers Orange came fighting back sharply. Sean McLean off a fine setup by Punla from defence into attack. And then Dave Ruck with a good solo effort, penetrating the slot on his own and getting a wrist shot tip in towards the net for the second for the Flyers Orange. And then Ryan Langell getting an inside tip in off the doorstep. And the door finally opening for Ryan Langell, getting the third goal on the board for the Blues. Pressure really on both sides to get on top of the ladder at the end of tonight's round of matches. And we'll take you back live to the Perth Ice Arena, where the teams are getting themselves into position now for the start of this second period. And goals are plenty in the first 20 minutes. Will they be a little more in the second? Blues attack was fluent in the first few minutes, but it really slowed down, especially when both sides really started to get plenty of, when the Flyers Orange rather started to get plenty of the puck in the 7 minutes rather in between when they got those two goals back. Cox and McLean will start things off the second period. Hazelhurst off centre ice for the Blues. Kairos with the open ice pass out towards the attacking zone. Punla set up that fine goal to McLean. Or inside. McCann, a good save, however. And we'll have ourselves a preliminary face-off. Both sides attacking quite hard at the puck. They're really forcing their way towards the slot with plenty of players trafficking the area. Cox goes cross-ice out to Langell. Almost a second for Ryan Langell, but to no avail. Hazelhurst pushes it gently to Kairos. On the centre of the defensive zone, and now he goes for the hoist. And McLean just waving for that one, and as well as the refs, and they will get it. That icing call, and it'll go all the way back to the Orange attacking zone. And that attack of the Flyers Blue has been such a key for them this season, especially in the goal-scoring department, and their scoring spirit has been good. Ben Brote, since returning, he's played 8 games in forward and has scored 11 goals. Jeffrey's 18, and Kairos 19. And now, having scored that first one, it is 20. Hazelhurst pushes forward, but only as far as a few Flyers Orange players. They're on again. And that was Langell, but he got side-checked by Hazelhurst. And they're on again, the Blues, through Kairos. Does he go cross-ice to Brody? Goes to Cox. Off the right-hand post. He got very lucky there. Cox this time. What can he do? Takes it back to Kairos. He intended to go for Jolly on the mid-slot. Turned over. Great play by Kelly and his teammates out the back to force it out. But just couldn't maintain the control on that one. And Cox will take it away from the defensive zone, and it'll be another icing call. And also, speaking of the team's attack, the Flyers Orange, they've had a more even scoring spread, given that they've had more players in their squad at one time. Kieran Webster, who's not playing tonight, has been leading the pack with 12 goals. And Dave Rutt, his goal in the first period was his 10th of the year. So it'll be Smith and Cox in this face-off on the outer side. Punla goes bang. But nobody home. It was well above the crossbar. Ruck went cross ice. The Ruck boys combining, but no conversion. Cox, backhand, calling for it is Jolly. Off the sideboards, great play there, allowing Mukija to break out towards the attacking zone. Will he go cross ice? No, he goes for it himself, and Mukija scores. Well, just like that Dave Ruck goal earlier, a magnificent solo effort from Mukija, receiving the pass out wide, then transferring the puck to the centre of the slot, as we see on the CD Dodd replay. Mukija went through one, went through two, and Potvin there just losing his footing. But that gave Mukija the big advantage of getting space deep into the slot and finding an entry onto the doorstep to make that shot count. He certainly did. That's the first goal of the second period. And for Mark Mukija, it's his first goal of the season in the CD Dodd Perth Premier League, and a great time to bring it up. 4-2 in favour of the reigning champions. Broke getting a handle on that one. Flicks it out to Nurich. Nurich has had himself a good season so far. Played 8 games, and there was another high stick back on the defensive zone, and also a push, according to the referees. And another penalty for the Flyers Orange, and again it was Punla. That's the second call that he's had go against him, but it's the first time in the penalty box. So another Shutterguard power play will be brought up, and 5-on-4 for the next couple of minutes. Vital time now for the Flyers Orange. They would not want to concede another goal. The puck will go to the inner circle on the left-hand side. Cox wins it out from Langell. Out wide to Hazelhurst on the outer side. Cross ice to Brote. Oh, almost by Kairos, but well played by Langell. Reading it well and flicking the stick out wide. To rebound that one only momentarily, but Ryan Langell combines with Kairos. Campbell pushes it out. That's great play by Campbell to set them out of the defensive zone. Langell, does he go cross ice? He doesn't. Good save McCann, rebounded Hazelhurst. And now the Blues can set things up. Ryan Langell out wide. He's got Kairos there. Clever cross ice pass. Ben Brode's out the back. He had space from centre point defence. Shoots. And a good save McCann, keeping his eye on things. Open ice pass. Cleverly stopped by Stephen McCann. And now Brote can get on the attack. Good pass. Kairos just out of his reach. Will it be an icing call? No. Campbell and Kairos. Campbell seeing the mismatch to his advantage and pushes it out from the goal line. Langell. Kairos from centre ice. Oh, fakes the pass, but he couldn't outfake Smith on this one. Open ice pass towards the goal line. That's what you'd want to do to chew off the penalty time. McCann, oh, facing a risky situation there, exposing the crease for a moment. But now the Flyers Orange push it back only momentarily. Less than half a minute in this power play situation. Thanks to our great friends at Shutterguard. Kairos pushes forward to Brote. Brote looking for the penalty goal here. Shoots! Off the crossbar. Healy couldn't get that one to go. Oh, very unlucky for Brote there. He had himself a good setup, but he will get it back for another chance. Goes for it. Healy falls down. And the puck pushed back again. And it looks like the penalty will be killed off. And coming back on is Punla, but he will go to the bench. And Dave Ruck will get back onto the ice. Kairos from the edge. Shoots. Oh, bobbled out. Very lucky, the Blues. And the Flyers Orange too. Back to the defensive zone, but McLean was the cherry picker outside. Went cross ice to Ruck, but it was a blind pass. Turned over by Healy. They can go on the attack. The cherry picker was Nurich. He can go to the slot. Shoots. Whoa, fine save, McCann. He's really earning his pennies despite 2 unlucky goals. Ruck with the transition. Where does he push to? He hasn't got no one out back. He went cross ice to Ruck, who was heavily covered in the slot there by Healy. And now gets a side check for good measure. Released, however, by McLean. Goes out to Jacob Ruck. A little stick checking going on. Nurich. Nurich to Chapman. Chapman will play it out front. And he goes to the back of the goal line. His intended target was Mukija. Potvin slips over. The puck is out in the open, but will be covered off by Healy. Healy goes wide. Will he go to the centre of the slot where maybe... No, he finds Kairos. Shoots from the corner, but a good save. McCann. Getting a good round of applause from the crowd we have here tonight. Both sides having plenty of chances. A mirror image of that first period. Only one goal being scored inside 8 minutes. Ruck and Cox will do battle. Ruck wins it out. Dave to Jacob. Good speed Jacob's got. Went cross ice. He was intended for Langell, but Jolly placed his skates quite correctly and got the block. Langell will have another repeat entry. Langell goes cross ice. This time it goes. Punler out the back. It's a scramble inside the slot. Ruck looking for the tip in at the back. Couldn't get that one to go. It's back on left point now. Cox cuts it off. Ruck, again cross ice. Langell was the recipient at the right place. Had an opening in the doorstep. But McCann says, I'm blocking the door. Forcing the puck back out of the doorstep. Fantastic play. Kairos cuts Punler off. That could cost him as Kairos goes to the doorstep, finds an opening and gets it. What a play by Jordan Kairos. He is on fire in 2021. Always exciting to watch. And he scores his second double in as many matches. As we go to the CD Dodd replay, Punler getting a little hesitant there with the puck. And that cost him not only a turnover, but his team a goal. So they have gone on an unanswered 2-goal burst in the first 10 minutes and lead 5-2 in this top-of-the-table clash. The Kairos has a double and goals to Mukija and Langell, but also that first one was an own goal. We're back underway from the middle. Crashing in hard there was Kelly. He storms back, but turned over. Hazelhurst plays with direct attack now. Hazelhurst looking to go cross ice to Nurich, but didn't hit his target. Tortoise and Kelly. Nurich, almost got tripped up. But now the Flyers Orange can set up. There's a cherry picker out of the defensive zone, but they couldn't get to him. And the Blues through Hazelhurst and Chapman go off the official's box. Rebounds it to Ben Broad with the left hand. Nice save to his left in midair by McCann. And now the Orange look to break free. They're just not able to maintain control of the puck and tighten up their passing in the last 10 minutes. And that's resulted in a 3-goal burst as an icing call has been made. Now, 2-goal burst, rather, as an icing call has been made. And the puck will go all the way back to the Flyers' orange attacking zone. And a crucial passage it will be. The Blues will have around 3 defensemen on the slot here. One of them is Mukija, Hazelhurst and Nurich. Broke wins it out. Pushes out to Chapman. And now Hazelhurst will play it along the wings. And they can go again. Clever pass there by Nurich to go out to Broad. Cross ice. Broad out the back. Couldn't get that one to go. Close but no cigar again for Double B. Langell. Back on the attacking zone. He can go cross ice to McLean. He's out in the open. He elects to go to Ruck. Looking for the late tip in. McLean inside the slot. Being blocked in the doorstep by Hazelhurst and McCann. Another good save, McCann. He is really having himself a good outing. And before this game, he had an SV percentage of .874 in this game. And his reserve, Dylan Dewar, who only played in that game last week against the Sharks, he had himself a .789, which is not a bad effort. Face-off again being won by the Blues. And again, they push it out wide to find the opening. Kairos, good controlled pass to Ryan Langell. Goes through two from the edge. Good save, McCann again. The Flyers blue putting the orange under heaps of pressure. Hazelhurst again to the outer side where Kairos is positioned. He can go cross ice to maybe. He elects not to. Kelly, and now McLean. Turned over. Maybe. Transfers it out wide. He's got Kairos, but he's chopped off there by Campbell. Campbell plays it forward. Now Ruck. And offside. And that was against Dave Ruck. And so the puck's going to go back to the neutral zone. We've got 7.25 minutes still to go in this second period. The Flyers orange have been held to no goal, but the Blues have scored 2. A great burst. In fact, they've scored the last 3 in this match. So they've gone on a 3-goal burst since the end of the first period. Without a reply from the Flyers orange. What can they do here through Punla? The captain, he couldn't back that one up. Voice pass by Langell, it's still back in Flyers orange territory. Here's Smith. Smith shoots. McCann stones it in. Good save. Really earning his pennies tonight is Stephen McCann. He had himself a great outing tonight. (5-2) the score. The CD Dodd PPL round 18. And we'll take you through the sights and sounds of the CD Dodd PPL. So turn the volume right up to 100. And we'll take you back. Potvin is down. He got a hard hit with the puck rebounding off his body from that slap shot by Hazelhurst it was. And Potvin, he went down quite quickly. It looks as though he's grabbing his left arm there. And he's getting a good round of applause by the players and the crowd. But gee, that hit was pretty hard indeed. And he'll go off and get that left arm treated. And he took a hard hit and he went down in installments. But hopefully he'll be back soon on the rink, but he'll get that left arm looked at. Cox wins the face-off as play goes on. 4.5 minutes to go on the CD Dodd scoreboard. He's under pressure from Dave Ruck, but he plays it wide. Chapman on the breakout. This is a good breakout. Chapman just wide of the left post. Campbell pushes it forward. And the Flyers orange on a breakout. Ruck has got McLean in the open. Has also got Jacob Ruck, but he elects to go in the McLean direction. But forced behind the goal line. Cox inflicting the turnover, but it's rebounded back in by Kelly and Campbell. Dave Ruck off the back. The doorstep blocked again. McCann inside the crease making another solid save. 5-2 the score in favour of the Blues. If you're just joining us for the first time, it's a great pleasure to have your company. In the first game, if you missed that one, it was a 0-0 tie between the Sharks and the Blues and the Blackhawks as Ruck slap shot misses the left-hand post. Flyers orange doing everything they can to stem the momentum as they are behind by 5-2. Langell gets back checked, but it was legal. Turned over, Cox. He's forced to play the puck back. But Healy is there to back him up. Healy, good control, goes to the slot. Will he get another one? No, goes down low. McCann makes a good save. Another marvellous one too. It was much needed. McCann going down low, using his whole body to make the save outside the crease. And we will take the puck to the outer wing for a face-off. Another one won by the Blues. Nurich. Open ice pass, but now the Orange. We've got a cherry picker they need to look at, who's on the edge of the defensive zone. Punla transfers the puck back out of play. Tortoise and Jolly going at it, the 288s. And now the Orange play it out wide, finding some much-needed space. Kelly chopped off Wilson. And Langell. Kelly cut off by Broad. With 2 minutes to go. Broad, beautiful pass and great control by Nurich, but just missing out at the last moment. And Punla making the turnover count. Punla out, Langell and Mukija. Mukija couldn't get that one to go. Kelly keeps the puck in front of him. Great control. He can go cross ice to Langell, but just mistimed that pass, did Kelly. But Langell storms his way through, gets it back only momentarily. Kelly now. Does he go cross ice? Langell off the crossbar. Oh, big shot. That was the Flyers' Orange best chance at a score in this second period with the way the game's panned out in the last 20 minutes. Inside the last minute and a half now. Campbell, 2-on-1, but backed up by Kelly. Goes for it. Saved by McCann. Part of the goal line is exposed there, but Wilson is able to cover it. Hasn't had a lot of the puck in this game, has Samuel Wilson, but has really been a big help in setting up from defence into attack in that passage that he was just in before having to go back to the bench. Cox forced back. Kairos out in front. Langell turned over. It's off the sideboards. Jolly had a fresh airy, but watch out, Jolly. Here comes McLean. Got checked out of there, but got the outlet pass just in time. Kairos goes cross ice to Cox. Forced back now, and again the puck is transferred out wide. Hazelhurst. Langell late on the scene. Kairos couldn't get that one to go. And now the Flyers Orange turn it over with less than 15 seconds left. McLean tries to play it past Cox, but he couldn't. Hazelhurst with a backhander. Out towards the right-hand point. Campbell. And Chapman will man this one in. And we're just about out of time. A big two-goal burst in the second period has seen the Flyers Blue increase their advantage. 5-2 at the end of the second. One more to go. Can the Flyers Orange come back and snatch the game? Or will it be a Flyers Blue procession at the end of the last 15 minutes? We'll be back with the final period here on Front Row Screens, where it's the Flyers Blue leading the Flyers Orange 5-2.
Shatterguard has been installing Perth's best shutters for over 30 years. With no advertising signs on your front lawn and no sales gimmicks, visit shatterguard.com.au.
Welcome back to the Perth Ice Arena, and there you see Jordan Kairos. He again has been the main impact player for the Flyers Blue. He scored himself another double and has seen his side take a 5-2 lead at the end of 2 in this round 18 top of the table clash. And they'll get another big boost on their goal difference if they keep this up. They've now scored over 60 this season and have overtaken the Flyers Orange as the highest scoring team of the season as we go to the CD Dodd highlights. And that attack led by Kairos and Cox was sensational in that second interval of 20 minutes. Well, the Flyers Orange, they looked threatening early, but they just conceded too many turnovers. And you cannot be doing that against a reigning champion side like the Blues, who are unhesitant in making a side pay for their sloppy use of the puck. And the Flyers Orange did look sloppy in most passages in the second period, and you cannot afford to do that against a champion team. Punla had a few, and there were a few power plays as well that went against the Flyers Orange. But sometimes you got to make your luck count, and that's what the Flyers Blue have done in the first 2 periods. They scored 3, and then they scored another 2 in the second, while holding the Flyers Orange to 0. And we're about to get underway in the final 15-minute interval of this game. Ruck will start off with Cox in the final 15-minute interval. Top of the table at stake at the end of this game, and we are underway. Cox pushes it forward, anticipating the arrival of Kairos. Flyers Orange cut them back a bit. Ruck and Kairos one-on-one. Back and forth the puck goes. Ruck. Jacob Ruck, that is. Combining with McLean. He's got Potvin out in the open, who's back on after suffering that scare when the puck hit him fair and square on the left arm. No icing call. Puck forced back. It's off the glass and trails along with it. Cut off by Hazelhurst. Nice fleeting pass out to Kairos. Goes direct to Cox from behind the goal line. Forced out wide. McLean. Good 180. McLean plays it to Punla, who again has conceded a pretty easy turnover. Kairos plays it to Cox. And they exchange possession of the puck. Plays it wide. Turnover. Jacob Ruck, the cherry picker, on the attacking zone towards the slot, and Jacob Ruck scores. Well, that was the start the Flyers Orange needed. And again, it was that work on that congested wing in the defensive zone for the Flyers Orange. And the cherry pickers were there, as we see on the replay. McLean, a clever setup to Jacob Ruck, who anticipated the pass when he was on his own. On centre ice, took the puck into attack and made his chance count. Jacob Ruck getting the first since the first period for the Flyers Orange, and now the scoreline back at 5-3. The Flyers Orange still in the game as we have played over a minute and a bit on the CD Dodd scoreboard. 5-3. The scoreline in this anticipated matchup. Certainly has lived up to it, even with that burst in the middle by the Flyers Blue. And they'll look to get one back. Bro, he doesn't go with the backhand. Fakes the pass. Out wide to Mukija. Mukija close to the net. It's a scramble for it on the edge of the doorstep. Well played by the Flyers Orange to get 2 out the back. One of them was Langell. Tortoise. Out wide, Kelly just couldn't control it. It rebounds off the boards. McCann leaving the crease exposed momentarily to allow Potvin to play it steady from behind the goal line. But look at how the Flyers Orange are pushing forward and forcing the pressure. But good movement by the Blues. Cut off. It'll be Kelly. Plays it back to the outer wing. Tortoise. He's got Langell for that through pass, but Brote turns it over brilliantly out to Kairos, and Kairos has another hat-trick. Well, those turnovers in the second period proved costly, and the Flyers Orange have conceded another one to that man Kairos as we take it to the CD Dodd replay. As you see there, they went cross-ice. They appeared hesitant. They couldn't move it out of that defensive zone, and there Kairos found the space on the mid-slot and scores himself a hat-trick. As the Flyers Orange look to have been back in comes Kairos to say, I don't think so. He is taking control of this game head on and has scored 3 of the team's 6 goals. And that brings his tally to 22 for the season. And the referee, when going onto the bench, just got in the way there and got the puck onto the bench and just says, sorry about that. And we'll have a face-off on the inner circle of the Flyers' orange attacking zone. Less than 13 minutes to go. Remember, 15 minutes plus stoppage time for the third period. Cox and Smith in that face-off. Smith won it out inside the goal crease and stopped there by McCann. Now 5 rounds to go after this. The regular season well and truly reaching the business end now. And I tell you this now, these two teams will look to be lead contenders regardless of the result. Maybe a rehearsal for the grand final series. Hazelhurst plays it back, finding Healy. And now Cox combining with Kairos. Haven't they been damaging in attack tonight? And across the season, as a matter of fact. Cox gets it back. Transfers it into attack. Good control. Oh, a little bit of the low stick there by Campbell. And that was legal. That's good defence by Jamie Campbell. He's a bit frustrated after that last goal, and who can blame him? Kairos looking for 4. Just wide of the left post. Hazelhurst goes behind the goal line to Kairos. Kairos pressured by the youngster in Smith. Great defence by Smith. Amazing effort. Smith, he's got 2 options. He can go either to McLean and Kelly. He went to McLean, but got cut off. Flyers Orange pushing that one steadily, and they can get it back through Punla. And again, a direct pass to the path of McLean. Flicks it sharply to Ruck. McLean gets it back. Off the pads of McCann, another good save. Langell looking for the defensive rebound, but it's the Blues who mop it up. Healy out to Mukija. Mukija pressured by Punla. The mismatch is there, but well played there by Maybe to provide backup. Is he going to go the ambitious shot? He went cross ice to the path of Broke, but Langell chopping that one off brilliantly. Another defensive intercept. Langell outside the slot, couldn't get that one to go, and just shakes his head in disbelief. Punla getting physical, as you would want. Tortoise looking for Langell. And again, Healy providing that defensive takeaway with good control. Brote goes looking for Mukija. Long slap shot, an ambitious one from centre ice from Brote. McLean was easily going to get that one. Potvin, who's played with courage and tenacity despite that hard hit. No doubt he'll be in pain for maybe an hour or 2 after the match. But he, like all of the players in the PPL, are real tough cookies. Cox. He's got Chapman and Kairos. Cox keeps it under control. Went to Kairos. Couldn't get the slap shot in time. And Campbell. Great agility. Transfers it onto attack. Went for the shot, but he's got a second attempt. Cut off by McCann. Second save in 2 attempts for Stephen McCann. Jolly plays it off the boards, only as far as Ruck. Mopping up his Kairos. Gentle cross-ice pass out there to Healy and Wilson, rather. Flyers Blue mop it up, but Ruck swoops in. Good direct pass, finding Jacob Ruck. The Ruck boys again combining. Goes back to Dave. Ruck from the edge, just off the post. Dave Ruck, he's got 2 options. He's got Campbell out in the open. Good left-hand shot off McCann's pads, and it goes to the net above for another face-off. What is going to be another face-off with 9 minutes 17 to go. Flyers Blue have had this game in control since the start of the second period. They've scored 4 of the last 5 goals in this game. Ruck shoots from the edge of the house. Couldn't get that one to go. Flyers Blue looking to set this one up, and on his own now is Mukija. Mukija tried to go with the backhand. He played it smart, but got outsmarted by Potvin in this occasion. and Broad. Under pressure, Nurich provides backup. Scrambling for it, Nurich tried to get it back. Jolly and Smith. Puck now travelled behind the goal line. Potvin plays it out wide. Ruck. He's got Dave Ruck in the centre. He goes cross ice. No, he doesn't. Went for the shot. And it was off the post. Backhander onto the centre of attack. Maybe combining with Mukija. Cross ice. The crease was exposed. That could have allowed Maybe to go for the tip-in and add in a 7th for the Blues. Maybe goes to Kairos. Oh no, that's Cox rather. And that one is off the post as well and on the boards. Slap shot comes in. Broad. Ricochet off Punler. And again rebounded by the Blues, who continue to lock it in that attacking zone. But it went off the thighs of Ruck. And it's pushed the Blues back. Hazelhurst just saying, get out of the way, ref. But he's able to play it to the open space. And that's where Cox is. Nearly got cleaned up as well. Cox pushes it forward. Kairos is on the charge. But good defence by the Flyers. Orange covering the slot heavily and enforcing the rebound. Langell goes back and again. That control by the Orange has left them with turnovers aplenty. Cox, Kairos goes bang. Great save, McCann, saving his team's bacon. Cox bobbles the puck high from the goal line, but it's Langell and Campbell to get it out of that defensive zone. Hazelhurst now. He's going to look for some options on centre ice, but it's pretty limited. A few players making changes on the fly. That doesn't help, but Kairos has got some open space. Good control by Kairos, but just at the last moment fumbles that one. Broat and Kelly. Kelly plays it off. Quick flick out by Tortoise onto Langell. Langell will he go out back? He goes cross ice, risky towards Kelly. The Blues have plenty of momentum their way. They don't seem to be wasting it now. Mukija back to Broad, and he scores. What a fine slap shot by Ben Broad. That just further puts the icing on the cake for the reigning champions. As we go to the CD Dodd replay, what power Ben Broat possesses with that deadly slap shot with the left hand. Beautiful cross-ice pass. Ben Broat, brilliantly timed slap shot, combining with Mukija to get the team's 7th goal. 7-3 the scoreline, and a big boost to their goal difference will be coming up for the champions if they can keep this up for the next 7 minutes. Mukija body checks McLean behind play. Potvin and Nurich behind the goal line, backed up by Dave Ruck. And now he can break free. Ruck, he goes cross ice to Smith, but it just ricocheted there off Healy's edge of the stick. And the Orange again, forcing the turnover and conceding it. Mukija deep in the slot. He's cut off by Potvin and McLean. McLean, he's got Ruck out in the open. That's where he goes. Ruck in the slot, shoots, and Ruck gets the quick reply. Again, where has that been all throughout the game? That's the 4th goal for the Flyers Orange and the 2nd one for Dave Ruck. As we see on the CD Dodd replay, McLean keeping the puck wide, going direct, went cross ice where Ruck was in plenty of space to go for the shot, and that's what he did. A good setup from the fence into attack, nice and smooth, no panic whatsoever. McLean, he knows how to get it done under pressure. He's a well-composed player in attack. Face-off being won by the Orange. It's pushed back by Langell out to Potvin. Still playing in pain. But the Blues recover it on the defensive zone. That's where Kairos is. Kairos, does he go through Potvin? No. He forces it back with the skates. Cox misses the shot to the right-hand side. Cox rebounds. He finds Jolly on left point. Goes back to Healy on left point. Slap shot. Nobody home. McLean with the open ice pass. But it goes back to Healy. Good control by Healy, keeping it nicely with the one hand. He uses it nicely on the second attempt. Goes with the backhander behind the goal line, finding Cox. Ricochet of Punler's stick. And players falling over like nobody's business in that passage. Open ice pass by Punler. And it will be an icing call. 5 minutes 20 on the CD Dodd scoreboard, still remaining. 7-4 is the scoreline. Hopefully we'll try and find some shout-outs. Thank you to all that have sent in comments as well. Gratefully appreciated. We love the support of Perth Premier League action and local sport for that matter here on Front Row Screens. Rodney Arnold says, wow, Rucky still has it. Which one are you talking about? Is it Dave or Jacob? Thank you nonetheless, Rodney. I think I do know what Ruck you're talking about there. And Glinda Anderson just sends out a nice round of applause too. And we thank you all for your comments and your viewership every weekend during the winter and in the summer as well. In WA local sport, no wonder the West is best, as the puck will be sent to the outer circle for a face-off as a result of a prior stoppage. The clock will stop at 5-7. They just had to readjust it because they did continue it even with the stoppage. That's what happens sometimes. But good thing too, they do a magnificent job, do the timekeepers. They know when to put the clock back, and a timeout has been called with 5 minutes 7 left on the clock. 7-4. The Flyers Blue, since the first period, has scored 5 goals in this game since the end of the first. And the Flyers Orange have only scored 2. So again, it's those bursts, either at the start or at the middle of the game, is what's wearing every opponent down at the moment. When the Flyers Blue get on a charge, it's often hard to contain them because their tempo, their control is ruthless. The Flyers Orange, led by that man McLean, as well as Captain Punler, would want to really lift their intensity at the puck and really control the tempo in their favour. That's something that they did late in the first period, but since then they haven't been able to do it. Especially with some of those key players missing, and we've got to consider that it should be underlined that key players like Harry Tanner, Blake Georgiev and Kieran Webster aren't playing in this game. So that's a factor that should be underlined in this game, even with the Flyers Blue taking complete control in this game. Those key players missing for the Flyers Orange. If they were playing tonight, maybe the score could have been a little tighter, but, you know, hindsight's a wonderful thing in sport. And a bit of a disruption there, some illegal movements in the face-off. And we'll have a repeat in proceedings as a result. Langell winning the face-off. Falls back to the defensive zone. Hazelhurst. Oh, he's got great speed. He came out of nowhere to stop McLean in his tracks. The back flick came in from Nurich. Hazelhurst, what a brilliant 360. Hazelhurst goes cross ice. Oh, nearly by Mulkidja. What about that 360 spin by Hazelhurst? A little bit of shades of Marlon Pickett. That ought to be a moment we'll definitely put in the highlights for this week. Ha ha. But the Flyers Orange are able to recover it. Campbell to Punler. He went back to Campbell, but it went through Campbell's legs, but he's just able to get a touch on that one out to Jacob Ruck. Ruck goes to Dave Ruck. He shoots, just wide of the left post. Just by inches, dare I say it. Nurich will steady things and put the puck out to Wilson. He's only been on the ice in patches in this game. Been there for semi-regular intervals. Nurich, good physical pressure applied by Campbell, and he now gets a handle on it. Plays it along the end boards, now towards Dave Ruck. High hoist pass towards the attacking zone. Flyers Orange doing everything they can. Cross ice, and just like that, Kairos puts the pressure on. He shoots wide of the left-hand side. And he had plenty of open space. The cherry picker isolating on that offensive zone just as soon as he came on after a spell on the bench. Kelly and Potvin battling in that one. Oh, Tortoise, he shoots with that one off the left post. An unlucky one for Tortoise there because he was in fine position to get that one to go, but it didn't. So Healy mans the puck from behind the goal line. What's he going to do? He's going to play it to his right-hand side and find maybe. And now they're going to get a wriggle on with this one again. They are great with their puck movement when breaking out from defence into attack. Fox to Kairos. He's under pressure there from two of his opponents. Smith, Langell storming in for support. The pass blocked off. Maybe going to flick it out to Cox off the end boards. Only as far as Tortoise for the Flyers orange, and isolating in that defensive zone was Jolly. Now, it's not like the isolation we're thinking of in these times these days, but you know what I mean. Anyway, Kairos goes towards the slots, and McCann again with a good save. Just 2.5 minutes exactly left on the clock. Flyers Blue will have a big boost in their momentum for this season and on their goal difference. They have played some magnificent ice hockey since the end of the first, after the Flyers Orange came back from 2-0 down to level it up. Third goal came in. That was by Ryan Langell late in the first, and since then the momentum has been all with the Blues. With 2.5 minutes to go, the Blues will be keen to get another one on the board, and the Orange will be keen to stop it. Punla on the centre of the slot. Barging in is Mukija. Jolly, slap shot from left point, but nobody home. Brote inside, it's a scramble for it. Trying to go with the tip in from behind is Mukija, and a little bit of heated stuff going on there. Punla, some pushing and shoving. Whoa, no need for that. That was Nurich and Punla getting a bit heated there. We wouldn't want it to end in a brawl this close to the end. But cooler heads prevailing on this occasion. Puck's going to go to the outer circle. It'll be Ruck. And Brote. Ruck wins out. Campbell. Beautiful pass. Hoisted towards the attacking zone. Jacob Ruck's there. Inside the slot. What a save, McCann. In front. And under terrific pressure. Jacob Ruck had a certain goal in front of him. But Stephen McCann said, nope, you're not entering the doorstep here, pal. Flyers Orange have another entry. But this time, it's cut off a little bit further to the net. This time it was Jolly, but now it's hoisted back. Jacob Ruck. Hands it on centre ice now. Plays it wide. He's got McLean out in the open, but he's covered well by Brote. Dave Ruck in the centre. Couldn't get that one out of the scramble. Campbell and Kelly playing it out the back. Centering it. McLean, Nurich with the backhander. That leaves Kairos as the cherry picker. He's been doing that all night. Kairos, good change in direction. Does he go cross ice? He likes to go for it himself. Just wide of the right-hand side, but plenty of players are now coming in. Hazelhurst is one of them. From the left point. Beautiful cross ice pass to Cox. Above the crossbar with less than a minute to go. On the CD Dodd scoreboard. 7-4 the scoreline. Tortoise. Will he go cross ice to Kelly? He does. Goes in the slot and down low McCann again. Well, that pretty much sums up his game. On the goal crease for the Flyers Blue. He has been nothing short of magnificent tonight. Only a big core of the Flyers Blue side. There's Stephen McCann tending the net tonight. And he has done it well. It'll be Langell and Cox in the face-off. A little bit of a disruption there. 40 seconds to go. Langell on the edge of the wing. Hazelhurst. He can go out into the open. It's off the boards. But it'll likely be an icing call. No, it won't. Punla. One-on-one there. Cox and Brote. Cox and Podfin rather. As the shot comes in off the centre of the slot by Kairos again. Kairos has 4 for the night. One of his biggest hauls of the season thus far. And that makes the scoreline 8-4. As we see on the replay here, thanks to CD Dodd, they man the puck from behind the goal line. Cox and Potvin it was. Cox brilliantly set it up for Kairos on the centre of the slot. And Kairos says, thank you very much. Kairos has 4. Definitely my man of the match, without a doubt, in this game. If there was an MVP award for this competition, I'd definitely put him in the front-running spot. Inside the last 20 seconds, Ruck wide of the left-hand post. And Healy putting the pressure on. Played back to the goal line. It's out on open ice where Cox is. The Flyers Blue will go on to one of their most dominant wins of season 2021. They win it 8-4 in a very convincing display in this top-of-the-table clash. after the end of the first period, they scored 5 goals and held the Flyers Orange to just 2 in an incredible display by the reigning champions. And they're the reigning champions for a reason. And it was that man, Jordan Kairos, who again led the charge, this time with a 4-goal bag. He was really the main man who did plenty of the damage inside that attacking zone. But he's also can be credited with great assists from Cox, who was magnificent. Mukija, he was key in the Flyers' blue puck movement. And also Ryan Langell. Good to see him back in good form. The Flyers Orange, their downfall was the turnovers. It's as simple as that. They got some momentum back when they scored 2 in a row after that own goal at the start. McLean and Punler getting in the thick of things. But when Ryan Langell got that third goal near the end of the first period, it was one-way traffic in the end. That's where the momentum shifted, and it went the Blues' way, and it would be that way for the remainder of the game. They've won at 8-4, and they will go 3 points clear atop the ladder and get a massive boost to their goal difference, which is now at a positive 21, and have scored over 60 goals in the season so far. The Flyers Orange, they'll have to regroup and regroup quickly if they want to hang on to second place, because the Vikings, watching this game intently, are breathing down their necks, a point behind in third place. The Flyers Blue, they sew up top spot on the ladder at the end of this round as we wrap up with the CD Dodd highlights. It was a great night for the Blues. 8-4 victors, with Jordan Kairos scoring a 4-goal haul in one of his best performances of the season so far. And that does it for round 18 of the CD Dodd Perth Premier League. The first game between the Sharks and the Blackhawks ending in a scoreless tie, a washout as they say, and also the Flyers Blue, the reigning champions, just too good for the Flyers Orange. They scored 5 goals to 2 at the end after the first period, and it was an 8-4 victory as a result. On behalf of Bailey, Ryan, Matt and all the Front Row Screens team, this is Paul Persick wishing you a very good evening, and make sure you tune in Saturday from 2 and Sunday from 2, because we've got a big WAFL doubleheader, round 16, coming your way on Front Row Screen Sport. Saturday, it's West Perth and Peel Thunder from Joondalup. And Sunday, the match of the round, it is Subiaco and South Fremantle. We hope you can join us for that. So long, everybody.